Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. And the last part, I did the third chapter of the Mehko Arc. Now I'm going to start the fourth one. Will I be able to do it in one part, like I have for every chapter in this arc so far? I don't know. If I remember correctly, I think this is the longest chapter out of the 5, but I don't know. Well, whether I takes multiple parts or not, I plan to record the last 2 chapters today and be done with it. So this is going to be my last recording session of this game and my last recording session in general. That feels weird. Before I start, I upgraded Mehko. She had an EX level. Certainly not gonna. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna get any more than that. So I'm pretty sure this is the highest level you can make this sheep before the end of this. And without further ado, let's start this chapter. Underworld entrance. We still have Rainbow as the sprite. Kind of weird it defaults to that when I played Marissa out, but I guess this is completely independent of that save file. Oh, Chew! Would you like to borrow a scarf, Racing? Thanks, Yomu. It's gotten so chilly all of a sudden. Seems like there's a wind blowing from the entrance to the Underworld. It was so warm from geothermal during the Earth Spirit incident, but I guess this is how cold it usually is. Are you nervous, Mehko? Uh-huh. How many times have I screwed up? They say like, or uh-huh. I get how you feel. That depressing feeling you get from heading somewhere you did something wrong. It was the same for me when they took me to the moon. Yeah. Frankly, it's incredible you're even willing to come after that. If it were me, I'd call that a hard pass. I'm definitely uneasy, but everyone was thinking of me when they suggested it. You too. Thank you for coming along. Stop that, I just happened to be heading to the same place. I hope you're not expecting me to smooth things over like Alice did. I'm not too confident in that myself. But you have my full cooperation when it comes to studying Danmaku. Alright. That said, you've been through plenty of Danmaku battles by now. You must have some idea what they're about. Yeah, the battle part at least. But I still don't really understand what everyone seems to be saying. And what's that? Sanai and Kogasa told me that Danmaku can help people get closer. Alice in Medicine said it can give you confidence. And according to Yuyiko, it can convey feelings that you can't normally say. So now it's like, heck is Danmaku even? Meaning of Danmaku, huh? What do you two think? What is a Danmaku battle to you? Well, to me, I guess it's something like locking in a combat pattern. Who's in the what now? She's saying that to her, it's about optimizing combat techniques and committing them to muscle memory. Meanwhile, you always say stuff like, the truth is something you cut to. Yeah, that's something important I learned from my teacher. Whenever I'm lost, the first thing I'll do is draw my blade and face either myself or my opponent. Sounds like you both really put a lot of thought into this. All this stuff about combat patterns and swords is a bit beyond me, though. I'm sorry, did I just confuse you more? Well, it's only natural that the meaning of Danmaku will vary from person to person, right? No need to dwell on it, and I think it's fine to do it your own way. My own way, huh? Thank you. I still don't really have a sense of it, but I'll do my best. Good, that's the spirit. Because if you don't, we'll fail Lady Yukari's homework. Oh, right. What was it again? Something like, show your true heart through Danmaku battle. Well, whatever happens, happens. I don't know, showing my heart is kind of losing confidence, huh? I'm sure you'll be able to do it with just a little more practice. So with that in mind, shall we get headed to the Palace of our Spirits? It's pretty dark up ahead, so keep your eyes on the road.
Tail twitching.
I dump. Okay, they're ready. Eat up. Yay! Don't mind if I do. So good. Your rose cookies are the best.
Hoishi, that's my plate.
Yeesh, we come all this way to visit, but you hardly notice that with how noisy the kids are. Say, Yugi, how about we get some quiet adult time in while...
Yo, bring out the booze!
Well, I knew this would happen. I knew it, but...
What's the matter? There's anything to see yourself over there.
Oh, it's nothing. Just that even until recently, I could never have imagined this place being so lively.
We've even got some guests from above the clouds. It's crazy.
We should be the ones thanking you for your hospitality. Do you two often come to the Underworld? Lately, Iku's been inviting me a lot for some reason. Fortunately, I'm getting used to getting dragged around by her. Aren't you the one who's always so eager to go? Oh, that makes it sound like you can't get enough of seeing me get excited. There it is. She had to show up in the last chapter she's in. Beautiful. I keep seeing Mailing and Flandre down here lately, too. Yes, we have Koichi to thank for getting along so well with us. Mistress also seemed pleased that Lady Flan has made a normal friend.
So Koichi is normal to you?
Well, Flan's a bit unique herself.
Drop by whenever you want. We're always laid back here. So, what are we doing today?
Oh, bird.
Yeah, you are.
Come to think of it, there are an awful lot of crows flying around today. Oh, those girls are on patrol. I asked them to. But why? Has some sort of problem arisen? I hear someone sketchy has been sneaking into the Underworld lately.
If only they was just sketchy, rumor has it they've been talking to vengeful spirits.
Well, that's no good. If you'd like, I could deign to help out. Excuse us.
Oh, there was.
Hello there.
No more racing, huh? That's a weird pair.
Is it really? We've been together multiple times in this game. So, you brought the over-the-counter medicine. Well, yeah, that too. Doesn't look like she got here first. Yes, it seems so.
What are you mumbling about? Something happened?
Thing is, Racing was escorting someone here. Actually, Mehko was supposed to be with us. Huh? Mehko's coming? Supposed to?
What? So you lost her?
I'm sorry, but yes. The Underworld roads can be complicated, so it's no surprise if you're unfamiliar with them. More importantly, I'm worried about what might happen to her.
I mean, there are plenty of dangerous places around here.
Orinoco, could I ask you two to go search for her? We gotcha!
We'll be back before your cookies get cold.
Shish, comes all this way just to get lost?
Those two know this place like the back of their hands. They'll find her in no time. That aside, why was she coming here in the first place?
There are all sorts of reasons, but basically to get into a Danmaku battle.
What? Seems Makura has been feeling down recently, and Mehko is worried about her. So it was suggested that she get the details out of her with the Danmaku battle. But Mehko lacks confidence in achieving mutual understanding through Danmaku. And so she came to the Palace of the Earth Spirits to practice. Oh good, that saves us from having to explain.
That shirt eye of yours sure comes in handy.
Whoa, Danmaku, let's all do it together. I mean, I don't mind, but she's sure got guts coming down here. Is this place, like, traumatic for her?
It was my master's suggestion. She did seem reluctant at first.
Even so, she resolved herself to it. That just goes to show how much she's worried about Makura. Not that we'd really care. No doubt, there's still a dark shadow hanging over her heart. Having a Danmaku battle in that state may be too much for her.
That's up to her. All we can do is play along. Why not?
Either way, it would be nice if Utsuo and Rin can find her before she gets in any trouble.
Orin, Utsuo, and Mehko, huh? There's some heavy stuff going on between those three. Will this really work out?
This is a hole. It's not the same hole. Oh, what do I do now? Where did those two go? Space out for 1 second, and the next thing I know, they're gone. Yeah, how did this even happen, Yomo and Raisin? Like, really, guys? You were so preoccupied in what that you didn't notice Leather she just wasn't with you anymore? Yeah, a blast of hot wind. What now? I've never went this way when I came here before. Don't tell me I'm not gonna find my way out. Ah, there's someone over there. Alright, one Mehko spotted.
Maybe you wandered down here by accident.
Utsuo, Rin, what are you two doing here?
What do you mean, what? We were looking for you. Duh.
Yomo and Raisin told us that they lost you on the way. Huh? So you met Yomo already?
It got to the Palace of Earth Spirits before you, so we came to pick you up.
I'm saved. I had no idea where I was going. Here, have a sweet potato. I already ate half of it, but you can have it as thanks.
Yeah, just to say I appreciate the thought.
Okay, now let's get back home. Alright. What'd you come here for anyway? How do I start?
Whatever it is, you can say it while we walk, right?
Oh, yeah? Why did everyone get so quiet? Well, that's... Never talked to you two like this before, so...
Come to think of it, this is your first time it's been just us three, huh? Or just hurry along as soon as you see us.
That's because... Ah!
More hot wind, huh? Have you been watching the temperature of the kettle, Oku?
Yep, same as always. What kettle? My job to manage the temperature of the remnants of blazing hell. So nuclear fusion can do that too? Nah, it's got nothing to do with the great Yatagarasu. I just open and close the lid until it's just right. What? That's it?
Oku's been handling this the whole time. Mr. Tori's the one who decided that.
And I still love this job. Still, huh? You're strong, Utsuho. You got this new power, but didn't let it get to you. And Ren, too, for supporting her. If only I could be strong, too. No, I definitely let it get to me. So, whole arc about that.
Why, having trouble with something?
Oh, sorry. That was a little shameless of me, wasn't it? Anyo! I know I shouldn't be saying stuff like this. But when I'm talking to you two normally like this, it's like I get this weird feeling.
Yeah, talk about making this weird. Don't tell me you're still hung up on that time you locked me up down here.
But I... Did she do something?
Hey, you of all people shouldn't forget. You know when your power of Yatagarasu went berserk?
Oh, that! I guess it was kind of scary, but it doesn't bother me anymore. It doesn't bother you? We already talked a lot when we fought in the Dreamscape. It's real hard for you girls too. I kind of get it now.
Well, I was thinking about giving you a tour of hell, but...
Huh?
Like I said before, if Oku's forgiving you, then I'm sure his head's not gonna rehash this whole thing again.
So, Rin, glad that's how you feel, but...
Sounds like you're not convinced.
I'm so sorry, but as long as I haven't made it up to you. Thing is, I don't know how.
Make it up to us, huh?
So... More importantly, what do you want to do? Huh? Me? Yeah, you! Forget making it up to us. What do you want to do against Okio? Well, I can't. As long as I still can't do anything, I have no right to... But that's... Whoa!
What's this shaking?
The sound of Danmaku. It's something happening up ahead. Alright, Mehko, let's talk later. Okay, let's go check it out for now. Dreaming lamb. That's gushing water. I thought it was like a weird tentacle at first. The sound came from this way. Yeah, there's something over there. Ghosts. Are those vengeful spirits?
So you're the one's making a racket? What a pain. Hey you, get it together. Huh? Can't they hear me?
That's weird. They always listen to your orders. Orin? Oku? So this is where you are. Looks like you found Mehko too. Oh, everyone's coming for us. One of the patrol crows reported some vengeful spirits acting up. They're being naughty. You gotta tell them who's boss, Orin.
Yeah, about that. It's weird, but you're not listening to me. What the heck? Are they rampaging?
Satori, what are the spirits thinking? Hold on, let me read their minds. Seems they're under the control of some sort of spell. What the? You mean like brainwashing? Controlling their movements. So if anything, I'd say it's closer to a shiki.
Don't think all the palace is in charge of managing them? You can't just do that.
Could it be the work of that intruder we've been hearing about? Well, the only person we know who do something like that is... Oh, hey girls, what's up? Guess you notice I've been making those guys go crazy. What?
Viva?
What is the meaning of this? Don't tell me you did this. Sure did. Figured I'd stick a Shiki in them to make them my familiars. But for whatever reason, they didn't listen to me at all and just started acting up. So they're not listening to you either?
What were you thinking? Doing that to these problem children? And the off chance they do fully go berserk, this could become an incident.
An incident, huh? That doesn't sound so bad. Changing vengeful spirits into evil spirits. We could call it the evil spirit incident. Wait, are you kidding me? Alright, didn't we hear once that Maiden was an evil spirit haunting the Hakurei Shrine?
Then, is this her true nature?
You telling me you let your guards down just because I helped you out a little? I'm evil. Curses and misdeeds are my bread and butter.
Ha ha ha, totally shameless. Just the way I like it.
You think this is funny? Who knows what she'll do if we let her get away?
I suppose we have no choice but to stop by force. I ask that everyone here cooperate. Hey, you're not gonna show me my units until I start the game, right? Because this is the bridge map with what Yugi and Parsi. But I think last time we played that, I think you could only like fly on the rocks in the bridge because you didn't want people down here to see you or something. But now I think you can fly anywhere. So I guess that's neat. You know, all these maps have been reused, but at least they did something unique with this one. I wonder how often they do reuse maps. They really keep track. Oh, you're gonna get in my way? Like we'd ever let someone who wants to start an incident run wild.
I mean, I agree, but you're the last person I want to hear that from.
Why do I end up dragged into something like this every single time? Who knows, but at least it helps your goal of practicing Danmaku. Alright. And you came here to do Danmaku? Yeah, it's kind of a long story, but...
You save it for later. We don't have time to chat around your pony like her.
Aaron, Oku, stay with Mehko over there. Also in the Underworld, so we'll restrict your power, Oku.
Yay!
What does that mean gameplay was?
Then let's get this game started already. Time for the spirit to take a dip in blood-pool hell.
Huh, you've got guts, I'll give you that. What hell of blood pool's an established thing before 17.5? I don't know. Bring it on, I'll beat you girls and take the vengeful spirits. Defeat all other enemies before defeating Mima. Not that getting that bonus objective matters, because I've already used all my upgrade points, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything more with them. Alright, so Koishi and Flan are on the team. Race and Yomo, as they always are. Koishi and Meiling. Satori and Meiling. Okay. Suika's by yourself. Oh, does this mean I can finally... I might be able to do... I think, like, Koishi's here and Suika's here. I'm pretty sure the only thumbnails I have not used, or the only cut-ins I haven't used for thumbnails, is Koishi's solo thumbnail and Suika's. So if this map goes on for 2 parts, that should be 2 thumbnails. Why aren't you 2 together, huh? I guess because what level is everyone? Mehko's actually a higher level than anyone else. Well,
This lady is such a pain controlling vengeful spirits. Oko, put some firepower in this.
what?
Yes, you're worried about Mehko, aren't you? How might you want to do this right? Let's talk to her once again once we deal with these.
Yeah. Well, that's not a kill now, is it? It's not. See, I said I remember this being the longest chapter, but also I'm basing that off a playthrough I watched that always use attack animations. So considering most of this fight is mooks, whereas the last part was like entirely not mooks, this might actually end up being shorter than the last part. Seems like I made Rin and the others worry. Even if Utsuo asks me what I want to do. Hey, eyes forward, Mehko.
Keep slacking off like that, we won't be able to support you.
I'm sorry. I can't space out here, but now I have to deal with these spirits. Well, it's almost been 20 minutes and the map's just started, so I don't know, I'll see how it goes. I might have to make this a 2-parter. Need to gather power so I can get my moves to use the thumbnail.
So today we're playing ghost busting?
No, Flan, you can't say that. Copyrighted phrase.
Why not?
Less busting, more blowing them up, or burning them alive. Isn't that what you're good at?
That just makes it too easy. How about beating them to death?
I'll go get a steel pipe or something then. Those two get along in a weird way. I'm so happy that Koishi's finally made a normal friend. Well, part of this is normal. The fact that you didn't kill that is very not normal indeed. I don't think anyone has P defeat because nobody has the skills that I gave them in the main game. So I even level up Suika without using her, blowing up her power. We're doing well over here, but on Mehko's side, worrying about others first again, huh? You really are the straight-laced type. You've been glancing over there too, Raisin. My master told me to guide her, so who knows what she'd say to me if I brought her back hurt. Anyway, let's break through like usual, counting on you. Yes, same here. That didn't kill. Fantastic. Truly.
Well, now this is my kind of fight. Bring me back. What was that again? Something like... Yeah, when was that? What was I talking about? Whatever. It's blinking time.
Yamame in the bucket.
I know this is the Underworld and y'all, but how the hell are there so many of these things falling out of the woodwork?
You say that, but you look like you're having fun to me.
Like, this won't be home without a little lawlessness. So might as well entertain it like this.
Okay, you got it, Yamame. Not even... I can reach. Well, why give me the option to use recollection if it's not gonna work? Pleasure to work with you, Mailing. Ah, yes, of course, but you needn't worry about me not pairing up with Koichi. I want her to deepen her friendship with Blandre, after all. Because even if you're separated, you won't lose sight of her anymore. Exactly. So did you read my mind just now? A lot of fun talking to you, Satori, but we should really get out there, too. Support defend. They can do that. They can. Don't think... Yeah, they're not reaching anyone over here. Hey! Yeah, parsing with one. Beauty. Figures. Super Ego, which one is that? That still didn't kill, huh? You two are just barely not gonna kill everything. There we go. Kill that one. Okay. Do I have things to talk about? I don't know. Saturday. Last Monday is when I recorded the last part of the main game. And Tuesday, and also the last recording session of Rayman Legends that day. And then the day after that is when I recorded the 3 Dream Again chapters. And then Wednesday was when I recorded the first 3 parts of this game. This side story. And I had 2 days where I couldn't record. I was able to finish it. Or at least what I'm doing now. A lot of spirits hanging on by a thread over here, aren't there? I don't know, I haven't really thought about too many interesting things to talk about since this is, you know, my last recording session. And it's Fantasy Maiden Wars, so, you know, it's a lot of how much time I'm actually able to spend doing stuff is very much variable. We're able to talk about stuff. Alright, is your cutting, ain't it?
The only one forgotten, but our power wins. Let's click this party in the high idea.
There you go. Showing every thumbnail in the game.
The power of the lonely and the power of the gala. Let's move their hearts and fun.
Right, this move's theme is Broken Moon. I like Broken Moon. Covered it once. I think that was a cover that ended up pretty well. We came all this way, and then this had to happen. Hell fights start every day on the streets full of hell. What is it? I'm fine with drinking in the Underworld, but it's dangerous down here, so do this properly. You're asking me to protect you, if it comes down to it. Don't be ridiculous. Protecting you is my good deed of the day. TV, much obliged. Wait, you two haven't attacked anyone yet.
Conquering Vengeful spirits, huh? She really thought this out.
Like hell she did. She's just doing whatever she wants.
But when it comes to that, aren't you the best there is?
Oh, it's not like I'm happy to hear you call me the best.
Who said you were? Well, whatever. Haven't had a chance to run wild lately. Counting on you, partner.
Yeah, you said I'm the best, so there's no way I'm handing this over.
More Vengeful spirits showed up?
More of a pain in January, but it's still a pain.
Oh dear, they aren't following my orders. Oh well, that's fine.
No, it's really not. Hang in there, everybody.
Have spell cards?
You don't.
Time's getting weird. It's getting close to 3, but it's getting close to 30 minutes, but pretty sure there's still plenty of map left. Wait, whether this is gonna be a two-parter. I love Danmaku field enemies that don't let me move anywhere. They're the best. No one ever was. They really are. Wow, that one hurts. Better kill it, Racing. Good. Da 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 do 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 do. Not showing attack animation, so I can actually hear this theme for a bit. That actually missed. I haven't really been paying too much attention here. I'm just kind of like throwing people at enemies, but I kind of need to be somewhat careful because how many healers do I have? Not very many. The one over here is a healer. No. 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 There's no healers. Well, that is potentially a problem. But only potentially. Yeah, I've shown enough of Mehko's attack animations to where all 3 of her attacks have been used for thumbnails in the previous 3 parts of these arcs. I already made the thumbnails. Which means thumbnails. I'm going to be Suika there for this part. And then the last chapter, probably Makara. Hopefully she does something. You know, there are other people besides the cat here for you to fight, you know. Orin is dying! She's dying! Really have to hit that. God damn it. It doesn't really matter for, like, the team pair-ups over here. Because I can just switch into the other one when they're running out of HP, but for the left side over here, that's not really an option, so I need, like, people to not die here. Getting surrounded here. Not good. Alright, Koishi, like, randomly procs stuff sometimes. Alright. Right. You got an item? Does anyone have an item? Oh, you have faith. I used you for the entire game that you were available, and I never realized you had faith. Wow. I sure am unobservant sometimes, aren't I? Blame the fact that I'm recording. I really do wonder how much recording actually does affect my ability to play games.
Well, he only told he was hiding.
No, I feel a presence. More backup spirits? They keep coming.
I've had enough of this teasing. Can't you just send them all at once?
It's not like I'm calling them in or anything. Aren't they just hiding in the geysers or whatever?
You know an awful lot about the terrain here.
What's going on? It feels like spirits have been coming after me. Something wrong, Mehko? It's nothing. There may be more reinforcements. Stay focused, everyone. You know what? It's been 30 minutes. This is going to last at least 20 more minutes. So I'm gonna call this part here, because I got my squeaky thumbnail. The next part I'll finish this map by